Xiaomi's ecosystem company Aqara just released the G2 IP camera that now comes with Zigbee 3.0 to act as a gateway, and that sounded super interesting to me. So, time to check it out. Let's get started. So this is the box where it arrives in, typically Xiaomi, completely white with some product information and some key features, and on top we have of course an image. Now if you remove the cover, you have the IP camera first, and below that we have a magnetic mount. We also have the instruction manual, which is completely in Chinese, and at the bottom of the box we find a micro USB cable. So the camera sensor over here is a 2 megapixel camera, and it allows you to record in 1080p. It also has 8 infrared sensors, and that allows you to take night footage with up to 8 meters of distance. It also doesn't have the red burst that you sometimes see, and it is therefore suitable for placement in the baby room, for example. And there's also a voice call function to interact with someone on the other end of the digital line. Now one of the things that I really like with this camera is that the moment you've set it up correctly, and you're on the go on your 4G internet, it is super easy to just watch what is happening at home via the Mi Home application, rather than with the older models where you had to set up an RTSP connection in order to do so. And via this way it is therefore possible, or easily possible, to remotely control your smart home if you have any Xiaomi or Aqara smart home devices. Before we continue with the video quality, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified every time when there's a new video posted. Now that we have that out of the way, the image quality is actually pretty good, especially considering its price. And if you compare it to other models, like from 2 years ago, it is actually improved quite a bit. And the camera can also automatically detect when it's too dark, and it switches to its infrared sensor by itself. And the footage is, as you can see, good enough to see what is happening, but a license plate would be too difficult to read at night. But during both night and day, the frame rate is a little bit on the low side, resulting in some motion blur when objects are moving too fast. The good thing with this camera is that all of the footage can be stored in the cloud, so you don't have to be afraid that someone is stealing your camera and the footage, or you're losing the SD card. There's a whole list of other interesting features that it comes with. For example, the detection region or push notifications and more, just like many of the other IP cameras produced by Xiaomi and its ecosystem companies. In the end, I think it's a pretty good one, especially considering the price, and also what I really like is that now it acts as a gateway. So when you're remotely or you're somewhere away from the house, you can still interact with all of your child devices, or basically your linked child devices, which are basically your smart home gadgets from Xiaomi. Think of your door sensor, your temperature and humidity sensor, etc. And that is one big improvement that I personally really like. What you also have to keep in mind though is that for now it doesn't support NAS storage, and also it's not Apple HomeKit compatible. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, you learned something, and if you have some comments, questions or remarks, let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and then I hope to see all of you in the next one.